APC, PDP have ruined Nigerian. Don't vote them again. Jega. Mr. Jega, former INEC chairman, who declared the 2015 presidential winner, has come up with some points why Nigerians must not vote for PDP or APC in the forthcoming 2023 presidential general election. These are some of the points he outlined. Alleges they are siamese twins of corruption. Jega has urged Nigerians not to vote for the ruling All Progressive Congress (APC) and the People's Democratic Party (PDP) henceforth. He alleged that the two major political parties have destroyed everything and are like Siamese twins of corruption, and that it was high time Nigerians looked for a credible alternative. Why the PDP asked Jega to stop comparing it with APC. The Arewa Consultative Forum (ACF) and Middle Belt Forum (MBF) wondered why he was saying this now, when he was part of the process that ushered the politicians to power. The Pan-Yoruba socio-political organization Afenifere asked Nigerians to key into Jega's call, just as APC warned Jega to desist from attacking it as part of his schemes to revive his political career. These politicians can be so dramatic. These guys go act Nollywood movie where go break box movie records, I swear. I can attest, I can at least support Jega on this. First, no one knew the agenda of APC back in 2015 because they disguised as the change we all needed. And to an extent, that election was free and fair. So Jega was not biased. So for Jega to come out now that we should not vote for either parties is not far from the truth, because Nigerians has tasted from these two and they are sour. But the only problem here is that if another good party is birthed, these same spot eggs, before you know, they will deflect to the new party and do what they know how to do best. I just feel all this set of politicians should be flushed out. But how? Guess I'm thinking out loud. So back to the matter on ground. But please don't forget to give us a thumbs up and please hit the subscription button down below. I see you as you do so. May the blessings of God never cease to overflow in your lives as you all support my channel. Amen. But Jega, who spoke in an interview with BBC Hausa, monitored by our correspondent in Kaduna, said Nigerians should dump the two parties because of their bad antecedents over the last 20 years. Looking at their inability to change the economic fortunes of Nigeria for 20 years now, it is now apparently clear that they would not do anything even if Nigerians vote for any of the two parties again. The bad things these parties committed in those past years, Nigerians should never give their trust to them again. The APC and PDP have formed governments. We were all witnesses. They did not come with good intentions to make amendments. If you look at the fight against corruption, all these corrupt people that were supposed to be prosecuted sneaked into the APC. We are hearing nothing. That is why I have since registered with the People's Redemption Party, PRP, member looking for ways to help Nigeria. He alleged that those in the major political parties have destroyed everything and had made the parties so stigmatized that whichever good person joined them would be considered like them. Jega also alleged that it is lack of good leadership in Nigeria that threw the nation into its current problems, which had led to a series of agitations for the country to be balkanized. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Following Jega's statements, Members from the People's Democratic Party replied saying, "Don't compare our time in government with APC's." They want the former INEC boss to stop comparing his stewardship with that of the ruling All Progressive Congress. It also noted that trying to compare the incompetent and decadent APC to the highly productive and development-oriented PDP is an unpardonable disservice to our nation and calls to question the sense of judgment of Professor Jega. The statement read, "It is indeed unfortunate that Jega, as a professor of political science, could portray an ignorance of the manifest contrast between the robust fortunes of our nation under the PDP and the wasteland she has become under the APC. Perhaps the professor needs to be reminded of how the PDP worked hard to revamp our nation's economy, paid off our huge foreign debts, and went ahead to grow the economy to become the largest investment hub in Africa, to mention but a few. But at present, under the APC and Buhari, these gains have been wrecked with massive closures of businesses. We saw over 60 million Nigerians losing their means of livelihood, with alarming 33.3% unemployment rate and over 82.9 million more, and about 25 million families not being able to afford their daily needs, as our country ranks 98 out of 107 in Global Hunger Index, due to the obnoxious policies of the APC and President Buhari. In conclusion, the APC government has also warned Jega to desist from attacking her as part of his scheme to burnish his political career. APC, in a statement by the National Secretary of his caretaker Extraordinary Convention Planning Committee, Senator John Akpan, said, "Our attention has been drawn to an uncontrolled, wrong, and untenable political outburst by a former chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, Professor Atahiru Jega, in which he lumped the All Progressive Congress together with the failed People's Democratic Party. While the PDP failed to meet the expectations of Nigerians as a government and opposition party, the APC is striving heavily and assiduously cleaning the massive mess left behind by the PDP, which failed to deliver democratic dividends to the people of Nigeria after being in charge of the country for 16 years. While Professor Jega is right about the PDP, a party under which he served as the chairman of the nation's election management body, will reject his comparison. Like see shifting of blame, APC, PDP, una well done. Abi my people, not be so. Please click on the notification bell for more updates, and please also click on the like button. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.